Look at that, guys. That is unreal. We are Jason, Julie, Emma, and Hudson. We decided we were ready for a new adventure, so we sold our house and we are traveling in an RV full time. We are excited to see what God has in store for us. Follow along as we hit the road in the slow lane. Get out there and make more of every moment. Okay, guys, I told you that in one of our other videos, that we were having some issues with our slide. And we finally have a little bit of time today, and Jason's been trying to figure out what has been going on. So I'll let him tell you a little bit about it.
So the other day, we were in a hurry to pack up. So we run the slides in, and I usually do a walk around, but I didn't. So we walked around in West Yellowstone, walking back to the camper. Hudson says, "Oh, the slide's not all the way closed." And it was out, not a lot, 1.5 inches maybe, on the back side of the slide where the bunks and the washing machine and things are. So while we're there, I run the slide out to try to fix it. Every time I would run it in and out, it got worse, kept getting worse. So West Yellowstone is a very small town. Went to their only hardware store. They didn't have the size wrench I needed. I didn't have one with me. I have a socket set, but everything's a tight fit, so I couldn't get in there. So I stopped at a place that was building snowmobiles and borrowed a wrench, and they were nice enough to let me borrow a wrench. And I disconnected the slide. Has 2 racks and 1 motor that drives them, and like a drive shaft that connects the 2. So I disconnected the drive shaft so I could get the distances equal, and then run the slide in so that we could drive down the road and get to our next destination. And we were in the park, so nothing's available there. And now we're in Custer, South Dakota, and they had a couple, they had Ace Hardware and some stuff here. So I was able to get some tools to work with, because the things are extremely tight fits. But the way the system works, it uses a rack in the front and a rack in the back, and the racks both have rollers on them, multiple rollers, 2 steel uppers, and then 2 nylon lowers that keep the tracks moving. And I assume it's from the vibration of the washing machine, or it could just be vibrations of going down the road. But 2 of the steel rollers on the front rack were completely loose, gone, not in the system anymore, laying in the floor.
So there might be positives to a washer and dryer and negatives too.
Yeah, it could be. Of course, these things vibrate as they go down the road like crazy anyway. So it could be either, but...
But our room is still functional, thankfully. We just left the slide in, but we can still use our bed. I mean, it's a tight fit. We had to squeeze through, but the kids can still use their bunk space.
Makes the hallway much narrower. But we were fully functional enough. But today I took the time to get back in, put the rollers back in, which was a huge hassle, and then try to get those tightened up. It's a really tight fit, so I had to go to one of the stores here in town and buy a ratcheting wrench that would fit in there, because the socket set won't get in there. But I put everything back together, and it seems fine. And I'll try to get in and show you a little bit what it looks like down here, because everything's a tight fit.
I'm just going to give it to you.
Put the rollers in from the outside, but you can kind of see it a little bit from the inside, maybe. So that is the drive shaft, and these bolts, those 4 bolts, are the bolts for one side to hold the rollers on in this reverse C channel, and then on the other C channel here there's 4 more, and then that's the rear where the motor is, and then there's another rack on the front that's exactly like it, but no motor. It's driven by this drive shaft. So that's where we are. You can see daylight through it, because I had to take some of the flappers off on the outside to be able to get to the outside part. So I've got to go put that back together. But we've put it in and tested it enough that I think we're fine to run the slides in and out until we get back home. And then I'll probably do a little bit more of a permanent fix when I've got 2 sets of hands. I think I'd like to Loctite these things, but I don't want to Loctite them now, because if I don't get them all the way tight, then they'll be a nightmare to get back off. So I'll wait till I've got an extra set of hands, and we'll get him locked up right and tight. But for now, I think we're back in business.
watch. We are going to watch the Bison roundup in South Dakota.
Yeah.
I think this should be interesting. We've been driving down this dirt road, well, gravel road, with about 100 other cars. And it looks,
other cars.
yeah, it looks like it's going to be busy. Okay, I'm under the impression that this is a lot bigger deal than what I imagined it would be. There are people everywhere. The chopper just landed. It's very windy.
Yeah.
So we don't really know where we should be to get a good view. But we're going to try this one. We're on this kind of slope on the hill, which makes sitting in the chair very difficult, isn't it?
I already fell out of my notes. Yeah, look. I have to go first. Mine. Okay. If I don't lean back, it just tilts.
I must be heavy enough to hold mine down.
But we've got like a little view right here, so hopefully we'll be able to see something. Something cool that we noticed today is that there is someone here from a town that's about 25 to 30 minutes away from where we are from.
Next county over.
Yeah.
Ray County, Tennessee. Shout out to you guys.
Wow, they are running. They are running fast. Yes, they are running fast. Come look here, guys. Come here.
Look in the camera.
Oh wow. That's cool. Alright guys, this is the best camera that we have to be able to get up close. And that is, they are really long ways away, but they are just really coming down that hill pretty quick. You can definitely tell the horses apart from the buffalo.
They're running faster.
Yeah, those horses are really moving.
Yes.
They're going down behind
Yes.
the crowd.
Oh, there we go. Oh, God. And they've got the little go-kart car to keep them away from the crowd. That's awesome. That looks like the herd of whatever kills possum. Look at the dust cloud.
Alright guys, this is pretty cool. Oh, they're coming down around this hill. They're crossing over.
there's one little
Oh, they're
gate.
coming around the gate. That's cool. Because we weren't sure that this would be a good spot, but I think it's a really good spot. Wow. Look at that, guys. That is unreal. Look at the dust that they are leaving behind. There's all the horses. Wow. That is crazy. That is cool. Hey guys, that was cool.
That was so awesome.
That was pretty awesome. What did you think of it?
It was good. They were coming roaring over the hill.
Yeah, you could hear like their stomping. It was like,
And that dust cloud.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It's making my nose even worse. We're in the middle of this field of whatever it is.
Yeah,
It's got
it's
me
very
stuffed up.
Yeah, that was so cool.
lots of allergies, but it was worth it.